Well, do your kids or grandkids love video games? Are they really good at quote unquote working the computer, as some of us like to say? Well, there's something they really might like that teaches them how to code, how to build their own video games, and so much more, for instance. It's called Code Ninjas. And this morning we are glad to have with us the owners of Code Ninjas, based in Green Township. They're going to tell us more. They are Jamie Smith and Carrie Harper. Thank you both so much for talking to us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Indeed. So let's begin at the beginning with what is Code Ninja and who does it help?
Code Ninjas is a coding center that is geared towards kids ages 5 through 14. We're teaching kids how to computer program with an emphasis on video games. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask, what was the light bulb moment that made you want to start this center?
So we are both graphic designers, and we owned a graphic design firm, and we had been working with a lot of out-of-state companies, bigger corporations, and we have 4 boys as well, and they are very much into video games and wanted to learn how to create them. So when COVID hit, we started to kind of help them do that with some online, options. And we realized that it was something that we could actually offer to our community. And so we decided to do that. And Code Ninjas was a great way for us to get into that market and offer something of value to our local community.
I had interrupted you earlier as you were explaining a little bit about Code Ninjas. So let me see if I can get you back to that by finding out what kind of programs you have for kids to learn about.
So we have a few different programs that are geared towards kids of different ages. So we have one that is called the Create program. That is our primary program geared towards kids that are ages 7 through 14. And that emphasis is on teaching them to code from an introductory level, starting with something called JavaScript, up through another programming language called C#, which is kind of anything goes. By the time they're at the end of our program, they should be able to publish either an app or a game that they've coded themselves.
So coding and developing apps and games and things of that nature is obviously important enough for you to base a business around it. Why do you think it is so important for us as a society to have our kids learning this kind of thing?
Well, tech is here. I mean, it is our present. It's also our future. It's not going away. There's a lot of different aspects to it. Some of it is about screen time with kids and giving them an opportunity to realize the power of technology and harness that to make their lives better and to solve future problems. The other programs we have are for some younger kids, and it's also just an introduction to programming or the notions of programming, and that's our junior program. We also have summer camps, and those are more focused on specific kind of micro curriculum that it might be stop motion animation, it might be designing for Roblox, it might be modding for Minecraft. There's a lot of different curriculum for the summer camps. And then we're also planning on launching clubs along the way, and we will be offering some workshops for scouts to be able to get badges. They have STEM badges that they have to get,
sure,
so that we can provide that as well.
That's pretty smart idea indeed. So if people want to learn more or maybe get their children enrolled, how do they do that?
They should just go to codeninjas.com and search for Green Township. They'll find our page. They will be able to reach out to us either through the website. Our email is on there. Our phone number is on there. And they can also register there and see what camps we have available or register for our main Create program.
Well, thank you both so much for leading our kids, pointing our kids towards the future, and thank you as well for talking to us this morning.
Thank you for having us.